Hey, what's up, you guys? So, I was scrolling through my timeline on YouTube, right? So I ran across Nick Cannon walling out. Like, I've never just sat there. Walling out really wasn't something that I'm like, oh, let me watch walling out, right? Only if there were like certain scenes that were kind of like highlighted and, clipped and watch a short clip of it, but other than that, I never was like oh, let me watch Wildin' Out, right? So on my timeline I ran across Nick Cannon's excuse me so there was a video uploaded, I think it was 12 or 13 days ago, I believe, and it had the best moments of DC Young Fly, right? So I'm like, okay, let me click on the best moments. I think it was a cool like 30 minutes, maybe 20 minutes of him and his different moments, if I'm not mistaken. So of course I started to think about when I first saw that, I'm like, okay, in my mind I just wanted to know, okay, well, when did his baby mama pass? Was this, I kind of thought like, okay, maybe this is a tribute to him, maybe because, just because they feel for him or whatever, because of what just happened, to him or whatever. So maybe they just, upload this to make him feel, some of mine is like, okay, when did she pass? So I found out when she passed, and she passed a couple of days after that was uploaded, right? So I'm thinking to myself, okay, so, all right. That wasn't the case. That wasn't the reason for them pretty much, him, Nick Cannon, posting, a best tribute or the best compilations of DC Young Fly on Wildin' Out. That wasn't the reason. He posted this a couple of days before his baby mama, Nick Cannon posted it on Wildin' Out's page on YouTube before DC Young Fly baby mama passed away. So I'm like, okay, all right. And again, if you saw my first video I did on this, I don't like to just come out and be like, oh, like I said, someone sacrificed, or, the conspiracy theory when it comes to certain things like that. I kind of gotta, shit gotta kind of be leading towards that direction, or shit just kind of be confusing, or like, wait a minute, this ain't making no sense, or shit just not coming together for me to, come up with a conclusion of like, well, that could be possible. He actually probably did, because we've heard that's what they do in the industry, so it's not a far-fetched thought at all from what we've been, hearing that's what goes on in the industry, right? For another person to work their way on up or whatever. So I thought about that after the fact, and I'm like, okay, let me look on Nick Cannon's page to see, if he has been kind of shouting out DC Young Fly before. So I'm scrolling, I don't see nothing. I'm scrolling. You see some clips with DC Young Fly, but a lot of them wouldn't say DC Young Fly. Like, he wouldn't be the title. You would see like his picture in the thumbnail, but it'll be like a Summer Jam, whatever, Summer Jam, skits or something like that in the title. It wouldn't be nothing as far as shouting him out in the title. So I'm like, okay, I know that his baby mama worked at Wildin' Out too. She was in Wildin' Out, right? Again, I never watched Wildin' Out, so I really don't know. But I'm looking at Wildin' Out and Nick Cannon's page on YouTube, and I don't see anything. I see a couple of things right after she passed away. It was a DC Young Fly, DC Young Fly, DC Young Fly, DC Young Fly. So I'm like, okay, maybe he doing that to kind of lift up his spirits because of what just happened. That's when I said, okay, well, maybe that's what he did. Because after she passed, you can see that some things have been uploaded with DC Young Fly and Nick Cannon's YouTube page with the title DC Young Fly or whatever. So I said, well, let me look for Jacky O's because she was from Wildin' Out too, right? And you would think that, okay, she passed away, she worked for Wildin' Out. Nick Cannon would, put together some compilations of, just to contribute, to her, as far as she's a colleague, she's an employee, right? Yeah, and I didn't see anything of her. Now, again, I'm not coming out here trying to say, oh, this was going on, this thing. I'm just stating the obvious, and I'm thinking, and I'm like, okay, why wouldn't Nick Cannon make a contribute to her? That would be the sweet things to do. She worked there, right? I'm pretty sure. Was she never on camera? Did she work backstage? I mean, was she, you know what I'm saying? Was she just a model on there holding the signs? Because I seen some girls who just models and come out and hold the signs. Maybe bringing out props, but they still look like models, Or was she actually in Wildin' Out as far as like DC and Fly and participating as far as the different skits and the roasting, and what was her role? I mean, because if her role was similar to the other cast members in Wildin' Out as far as being involved in the skits and getting up freestyling, he doing skits with them, as y'all know, with Wildin' Out, they'll do different things like, freestyle raps, they'll just do things as far as telling stories and joke about it. One person that come up and said kind of like they're battling, and I couldn't find anything with Jacky O. So I'm like, okay, all right. That was strange to me, y'all. That was pretty strange to me. That DC Young Fly would be, getting all the attention, but his baby mama worked there as well. She worked in Wildin' Out. And again, maybe she wasn't in Wildin' Out like that, you know what I mean? Like participating like that. Maybe she's just a model or something. If somebody can kind of clarify that, because like I said, I've never watched Wildin' Out. So, but yeah, because to me, you would think that, let's just say, something happened to DC Young Fly, right? Nick Cannon, to me, would definitely, pay some contribute to him, show the clips of him, and and something. You just not about to pay no. You not. I mean, damn. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I know it don't take that long to edit a fucking video. So it's been a minute since she passed. Not that long, but it don't take that long to put together some clips with Jacky O and pay your, and contribute something to her. Where's her compilations of her different, appearances on Wildin' Out while she was there? She was an employee. So it's not like she did this part-time. I seen Just Hilarious. I seen him, Nick Cannon, on his YouTube page, Wildin' Out page, best of, Just Hilarious, showing clips of her, short clips of her best compilations. I just don't understand why there's none for Jacky. Okay, I'm gonna just say that. All right. So I wanted to do a video kind of like pointing that out. Again, I'm not sitting here saying that, I'm not coming out literally saying that, oh, yeah, this is strange. I think that he sacrificed. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying these are some things that kind of make you go, okay. These are some things that make you scratch your head. These are some things to make you be like, okay, wait a minute. Okay, all right. Because a lot of times, and then we don't even want to believe it. Even if we do believe it and all the things are there and the signs and the evidence and everything, where it's like, okay, this ain't making no sense. This had to have happened. You know what I mean? But they're not going to come out and say it. Even in those situations, you kind of give a person a benefit of the doubt, like, nah, that can't be true. Like, are you serious? Like, no one would do nothing like that. Like, why are y'all thinking that way? But again, after knowing how crazy people are in the world, y'all know me, and with me always ending with, be careful out here, these motherfuckers is crazy, right? With me showing different things as far as real life situations of how someone will, you could look at them and you would never think that they would do something like that, right? And me sharing videos of them people who look like that you wouldn't think would do some stupid ass shit or some crazy bizarre ass shit, and they actually did do it, right? That just kind of gets a person in the state of mind to where you can't put nothing past nobody. And y'all know, if y'all watch my crime videos that I do as far as my commentary on that, right? That, yeah, I always say you can't put nothing past no fucking body. You can't put nothing past no damn body. If you got parents out here doing horrible, horrific things to their kids, their own children that they birthed, right? And I've shared videos on it, right? If you have people out here who have been married for years and they do the unthinkable, right? To their significant other, right? Okay. Then again, you can't put nothing past no fucking body. All this, why would he do that? Y'all mind is just crazy. You know what I'm saying? What other people say? He got kids with her, look at their pictures, you know what I'm saying? Look at the kids. Why would he do that? And, all these other, our minds do have to think that way because your mind don't want to totally go to, this motherfucker's psychotic. Yeah, he got another side to him, that we don't know. And, we don't know what a person is capable of doing, pretty much. They can do any motherfucking thing. They can do anything. So you can't put nothing past no damn body. It ain't far-fetched to think something like that because of what's really going on in the damn world. You got men out here, unaliving their girlfriends just because the girls want to leave, just any damn thing. You have more men doing things, and it don't be a sacrifice or a cover up or nothing like that. It's plain out, I'm about to do this to you. Yeah, just because I'm mad and you don't want me no more. And it just do it. You got to have no fucking reason like, let's just cover this up. But when you have people, with the status like them, and then us hearing about these different things that go on in the industry, then you have to question everything. You have to. It's not like oh my God, I seen a dragon come from the sky. Like nothing like that. We're like, girl, why are you saying that there was a dragon? Like, are you on drugs? Like, why would you think that? Like there's no dragon coming. What are you talking about? Like, what? Huh? And you seen fire come from the dragon's mouth in the sky? Like, are you serious? It's nothing like that. People are crazy. You can't put nothing past no motherfucking body. At all. So you have to keep an open mind when it comes to certain things like that. Yes, unfortunate, and I feel bad for him and, thinking about him with the kids. Then there's a lot of people talking about, oh my God, him, him and them kids. They left her with them kids. They left him with them kids. He got to be taking care of them kids by himself and stuff like, oh man, I feel for him. If something happened to our baby daddies, our husbands, our significant others, ain't nobody finna be saying, oh my God, she ain't even got the dad there no more. Like, what is she gonna do? She's left with all those kids, and no one's about to really say no shit like that. We gonna take care of it. Like, I'm like, what? They make it, You know, them his kids. Yeah, it's rare. Yeah, okay. A mama gotta figure it out too. When they working, they got to travel and they got to figure this out, figure that out. A mama got to do the same thing. So now it's time for the dad to do it. Shit. Now it's time for him to do it. Us as parents got to figure it out. We be getting some curveballs out of this world that we got to kind of be ready for. And you know what I'm saying? If we not ducking for that curveball, if we not jumping or trying to catch that motherfucker, we see it from our peripheral vision to be able to make a certain move, not to get hit by it. Yeah, your ass gonna have to figure it out. You gonna have to figure it out. Even if you get clucked upside the goddamn head with the curveball because you forgot to duck. Okay? Even getting your ass knocked upside the head with the curveball, right, that you didn't see coming, which is life. Your head may be hurting and you go get it done and it hurting this thing. Oh, my God. You know, you still got to. And, of course, we know he's still going to have to go on and do that, right? He's still going to have to move on. He's still going to have to get up for the kids. I get all that. Okay? But life happens. Yeah, life happens. Life shows up. But R.I.P. to Jacky, too. Again, it was an effed up way. You know, just how she died. I'm still want to wait and see what they say, if they going to tell us about the, you know, autopsy, you know, what was the cause. I want to know that. I want to know the cause. And if everybody think that the doctor is responsible for it and the family think that, then, and if that is the case, then we need to be hearing about some lawsuits. Yeah, remember with Kobe Bryant in the plane? Yeah, Vanessa, Kobe Bryant's wife, she filed a lawsuit against them. Okay? She filed a lawsuit against the company for wrongful death for her husband, Kobe. Because of all the things that came out, you know, shouldn't have been flying the plane, the weather. He still didn't, you know, he chose to break some rules when it came to flying and the procedures. And yeah, it's his fault, okay? Because they told him, don't fly. It's too, you know, too foggy. But he still did it. Vanessa came out and sued him. I'm not sure how that settlement went, but she came out and did that. Now, if they think that, you know, if everybody pointing towards this doctor that everybody focused on, saying that, oh, you know, he was the cause of it, then there needs to be a lawsuit. We need to hear about some people filing some claims, yeah, against some damn body. If that was the case, yeah. And then if we don't hear about somebody doing that, right? Then that makes you wonder even more. What's going on here? Okay. And it's so unfortunate. They said, I didn't know that either, that Jacky O didn't grow up with a mom. She grew up with a single father. And now her children have to grow up with a single father as well, right? I didn't know that. Now, you know, moms will be on it. Yeah. Moms will be on it. Yeah, this doctor done did this. He done did that. He still chose to do this. He, you know what I'm saying, knew he didn't have this. He didn't have those credentials. He didn't have this license to practice it, this, that. Yeah. My baby gone. Yeah, we about to be filing some shit. Even if it wasn't the doctor. Even if it was, quote unquote, okay, allegedly, a sacrifice. She wouldn't have believed that or known that. She would have, you know, filed the lawsuit and for wrongful death of her daughter because he was the last person to, you know, not see her, but as far as we know, yeah. She would have filed something against his ass because this is the person who did it, and if it's complications from that, then yeah, you I'm taking you to court. So let's just see if DC Young Fly, yeah, do that. Let's just see if he do that. Because all these things that's been coming out about the doctor, I mean, you got to be a damn fool. If he was the cause of it, you got to be a fool to just not, hold him accountable. Some way. They may not be able to hold him accountable when it comes to, the justice system. Okay? But you're going to be held accountable, one way or another, whichever means I can get you. Yeah. Even though she made the decision to go and do it, right? Still, it doesn't matter. Even though Kobe and them still chose to get on the airplane, all right? Yeah. That don't mean that, you know what, it's not their fault. Like kind of like it's Kobe's fault. He never shouldn't have got on the plane. No. Okay? The person in charge, who know what they doing, you paying them to do it, need to do it and need to know and have everything, dot their I's and cross their T's. They're the professional. You going to them for this, whoever it may be. You riding on the plane, you private jet, helicopter, whatever. Yeah, they need to know what the fuck they doing. You just paying them to do whatever they do. Yeah, and you shouldn't be the blame of it. They need to be. So somebody need to, we need to be hearing about some fucking lawsuits. Yeah, and if we don't hear about no lawsuits or anything like that towards this doctor, then you really got to scratch your head and say, okay, well, what the fuck really going on? And again, before I end, right? I don't know why Nick Cannon haven't posted a video about her or, have he even came out and said anything? Like, I wish I should have just looked that up prior to doing this video. I suck at doing my investigation work when it comes to certain things. I do it, but certain things as I'm talking about it, I'll be like, oh man, I should have thought to look for that, or I should have thought to research this. But did he come out with a statement? I mean, I knew I would have saw that everywhere online. I mean, because soon as her baby daddy made a statement, everybody, that's all you see on your timeline. So why don't I don't see anything with with Nick Cannon saying, did Nick Cannon, put out a message or anything like that? Because I never saw it at all. Did he say anything? I mean, damn. But that's what I wanted to say about this, y'all. I ain't going to continuously hold y'all up, and I'm not going to keep rambling. That's all I wanted to say. And y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments. Okay? All right?